Vladimir Putin was in the Chinese city of Harbin on Friday, laying a floral tribute to Soviet soldiers who died fighting the Japanese in World War II. At a press briefing, he addressed the conflict Russian troops are involved in today, a new thrust into the Kharkiv region in northeastern Ukraine. He said they intend to create a buffer zone and not retake the city of Kharkiv itself.
As for what's happening on the Kharkiv axis, it is also their fault, because they shelled and unfortunately continue shelling residential areas of border territories, including Belgorod. But civilians are dying there. Everything is obvious. They fire directly at the centre of town, directly at residential areas.
Ukrainian forces have been firing across the border, and there have been occasional raids by anti-Putin Russian militias. But it's not nearly as intense as the almost daily Russian strikes against Ukrainian cities and infrastructure. For a week now, Russian forces have been edging further into Ukrainian territory. Kyiv has rushed reinforcements to meet them, but is still suffering from ammunition and equipment shortages. Thousands of civilians have been evacuated from villages near the border, and the shelling of the city of Kharkiv has intensified. On Thursday, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky visited the city and thanked troops wounded in the recent fighting. Zelensky says his forces have stabilized the situation around the town of Vovchansk, which has been under heavy Russian fire.
Thanks to our forces, our measures, we have managed to build confidence in the direction of Vovchansk. However, Russian shelling and threats persist. Today, in particular, the head of the Vovchansk administration was wounded. Our counterattacks are ongoing, including in the other parts of the Kharkiv border area.
Ukraine's resistance has been hampered by a shortage of Western shells and equipment. Those are starting to arrive. Counterattacks involving mass drone attacks have started. Russia committed around 30,000 troops to its new thrust. Kyiv says they've advanced 10 kilometers. As Vladimir Putin has said, not enough to take a big city like Kharkiv, but more than enough to cause trouble for Ukraine's already stretched defences. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World.